from a very early age of 10 in that church. And I grew up like that. I would see things. I would be taken underwater by snakes. Yes. That time growing up, I'm giving you the feedback. Yes. I mean the background of where I come from.
Where you come from.
Yes. So I would be taken underwater at one point. You know, and when I get under the water, there would be two snakes fighting for me. And the other one would be saying, I'm the one who found her. And the other one would be like, I'm the one who found her. Drain. You know, a drain. A normal drain.
Like where the water
that
goes.
Would be at the entrance that I would go in under. And then when you go under, there's no water. It's dry. And then there's these two snakes talking to me. You understand? Wanting to feed me this malele, this green stuff that you see on top of water. So when I was told, when I told the elders that you're supposed to be a sangoma, you're supposed to twasa at that age of 12. The marriage is what opened my eyes spiritually to know how intense spiritual warfare really is and how spiritual life really is. I'll make an example. When I first got pregnant in the marriage, the same night after telling him, there were women wearing black surrounding him, telling him that she's telling you the truth, she is pregnant, but you guys are not going to have that baby. Immediately the following day, I miscarried. People at home, they don't, from my mom's side, right, the siblings, my mom's siblings, I grew up with them not believing in these things.
Okay.
However, it came to my attention that when they reach a certain age, specifically, suddenly someone loses their mind. You know that people are
twitching and doing what?
And no, that's not deliverance. Deliverance is through the word of God. You know,
it strengthens you, it builds you.
The pure word of God, that's what pulled me out from whatever that I was in. The word of God pulled me out. Go home, because he had made it clear that I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe that Jesus died for me. He had made it clear. So I would go to my room after the show, light candles and say, okay, God, I don't know now. If the ancestors listening to me, or if whoever Jesus is listening to me, whoever's listening to me, let them show themselves. You know,
with all the proof you had.
With all the proof I had.
With all the
proof, the foundation of the word that I had.
You still had to fight through.
I was at this point where, because the enemy maximizes on us opening the door. It's through us.
At the point where there was now elevation by denying all these satanists.
Yes, but then the enemy does not give up. Never. He will never give up. He will keep on coming. So I believe that when he realized that doesn't work, he said, okay, I'm going to bring somebody that speaks his language, maybe, and praise.
Quotation mark.
Yes, speaks in tongues, prophesies, preaches, you know. And then he went for that. I believe with all my heart that was the plan. That, okay, these ones that say we don't believe in Jesus, she's quick to say no. 10 minutes into it, one guy pulls out his holo. What do they call it? Joint. So when he gives it to me, I'm like, no, I don't smoke. He's like, no, man, just, to make him feel.
Can't do, you're compromising.
I'm compromising.
That's how it comes.
I smoked one puff and I gave it back. I'm like, at least
that's it.
And
that's all he needs. That's all it takes.
That's all he needed. Let that one who has an ear hear. Because I know that people watching and you wonder why you keep going back to that very same guy, knowing that there's something off about him, knowing that you're not supposed to be with him. You're not supposed to sleep with him, but you keep going back because you're like, but the sex is good. Guess what? I bathed alone. He didn't bath with me. Ne? I don't, yes.
Yeah, when you're not aware.
I'm not aware. He had to go and do whatever that he needed to do. That same night, on a high up place, ne? I was high up. I saw myself try to step on the next one, and I slipped, and I fell. Let me say this. The fall was tangible. Even in my sleep, you know when you are in a lift, in an elevator, that I felt the fall.
The G-force, you can feel the G-force.
In my sleep, I felt that fall. Even when I hit the ground, it was as if something just poof,